Thank you all for joining me. As always, I have a head cold. I am winning right now. This head cold is not taking me out. I am winning. It's a bit rough, frankly, but I'm gonna prevail. I'll be fine. I'm on the up and up now. Today, first and foremost, I want to ask you to please like, comment, subscribe. You following means the world to me. I am getting pinged a lot. There's a ton of folks who want to understand more about what LegaSHE is. We are creating legacies here. We're creating legacies for women, and not just any kind of legacies. Not, I am financially successful, but the rest of my life is a burning pile of manure. No, we don't want, that's not success. Money in the bank, atrocious relationships, and your health failing, not success. Not success. Success is multidimensional. Success in the form of money is actually not success. We need to really dig deeply, my friends, to understand that being miserable with money is actually a terrible place to exist. Make sure you really internalize that. So if you want to be miserable with money, you're in the wrong place. Please turn this channel off. If you want to be a really contented, peaceful, calm, happy all-around human, you are in the right place. That is what LegaSHE is all about. We want to create legacies for women that are holistic legacies, that are legacies that they feel really, really good about. And it's not about the, one of the objective outcomes is, your net worth. That's an objective outcome, but what's more important is subjectively how you feel and how you meet the world and how things are happening for you in your life. That's subjectively way, way, way more important than any dollars in the bank, though the dollars in the bank do matter. I get it. Today we're going to talk about leaps of faith. That was my sickness. Suddenly I had to really think about that for a second. The sickness just took over. We're going to talk about leaps of faith, and I want to talk about it in the context of today. Why it's so hard for people to take leaps of faith. It used to be a very common thing. What is a leap of faith, by the way? A leap of faith is moving forward through uncertainty. That's all it is. A leap of faith is, I don't have every answer, but I'm going to just put my foot in front, out in front of me, and I'm going to walk. A leap of faith is I don't know at all where this is going to lead me or how I'm going to sort of navigate it, but I'm going to figure it out along the way. That's a leap of faith. And so when you're making leaps of faith, you're doing it through uncertainty. And I've found that many modern individuals, those of us who have had access to the internet and have used the internet for research and to find data points, we have this false sense that we can find all of the data that we could ever want to have before making a decision, which has actually affected our ability to take leaps of faith because we want so much certainty, or it's actually not it's not certainty, it's the appearance of certainty. We want the appearance of certainty. We want all this data, give me data before we'll make the decision, that we won't actually do the thing we're intended to do as a human, which is to take the leap of faith. So why is taking a leap of faith important? That's where you learn. A leap of faith is a little moment where your caveman or cavewoman brain puts itself out there in discomfort. It's the edge of your understanding. You're not really sure what's about to happen, but instinctively, you know that you're going to learn something. There is something instinctual in all of us that pushes us forward to expand and to learn and to grow. You don't have a happy life in comfort. Comfort is not your end goal. Getting to a place where you can just be comfortable is actually not a good life. Constant expansion and learning and growing is your intended path. That's how all of us are designed. So the more you sit in comfort, the less you're willing to take a leap of faith the less fun and content your life typically is. Which is wild because so many people have gotten this false sense of, if I aim for comfort, I'll be content. It's actually the opposite. So you need to feel discomfort. You need to push yourself. You need to learn. You need to be at the edge, at the boundary. You need to be there, live there, in order for you to experience a full life. So you have to constantly take little mini leaps of faith. Well, what does this look like? When you have to make a decision, do you seek counsel from a bunch of different people and then continue to ask more and more questions and then continue to try to gather more data? Do you get paralyzed with the amount of info that's flowing into you? If the answer is yes, you're not taking enough leaps of faith. You need to incorporate more leaps of faith in your life. Leaps of faith are spaces where you can just put one foot forward. Think of it as like a sidewalk with a lot of cracks in it. You don't know what's about to happen when you walk down that sidewalk. You could fall off the sidewalk for all you know. But a sidewalk has cracks in it, and you're not going to try to fill all the cracks in before you walk down the sidewalk. You don't need the path to be perfect before you walk down it. You recognize that life is very much an imperfect environment, and you're just going to put one foot in front of the other, and as you learn more little bits of information as you take each step, you can maybe fill in some of those cracks, but you don't have to fill the cracks in. You can just go and learn as you go. It helps you to build resilience. It helps you to deal with life's challenges, because a life with no challenges is not a life at all. You're going to have lots of challenges. You're going to have things show up in front of you. And instead of saying, why me? Why me? No, everyone has challenges show up in front of them. We don't say, why me? We say, bring it on. And what's the next step that I need to take? That's how you live a full life. So you need to take these mini little leaps of faith every single day. You have to just keep putting one foot in front of the other without full certainty. And without attempting to get yourself the comfort, the warm bath of a false sense of certainty, which is more and more data points from other people. Just make a decision, and then you live with your decision. And as you move through that next couple steps, you'll find out whether or not the decision you made was a good one or not. Oh, you'll find out pretty quickly. And then you course correct along the way. This is how you live a very fulfilling life, as opposed to the false perception that you can live a very controlled life. A very fulfilling life is one that embraces leaps of faith all day, every day. Force yourself to take mini leaps. Stop asking friends, family, others for how you should think. Just put a foot out there. Make a decision. Go for it. A little bit. You don't have to do this with giant things in your life. When you get good at it, you start to realize you can actually do this across the board. When you get good at it, you understand that you are the creator of your entire universe. You are the creator. You're also the accountable one. You can't blame anybody else. A lot of folks, I think, look to others to help them with data so that they can be a little bit of a victim. They don't have to own the decision. Somebody else told me, and that one told me, and that one told me, and that one told me. That's not really very powerful of you. If you're waiting for all of this input from all of these other places to make a move, that's not very powerful of you. You need to make the decisions, and you need to then be accountable for those decisions. You can't blame others. That's a powerless life. That's a helpless life. So find spaces where you can take many little leaps of faith for yourself all day, every day, without asking a million questions. Just kind of go, wing it, figure it out, and see how you feel after you've done that, because it really does stretch your ability to operate in the world. I hope this was helpful. Have a great day.